Mad Savvy here with yet another Savvy cigar review. I've been looking forward to doing this, for some time now. What I wanted to make sure my palate was clean, I brushed my teeth, and I'm flossing on y'all with this one, I'm flossing on y'all with this one. This one here is one that I've been looking for and want to partake with for some time now, and that is the Fuente Anejo. Now, this one is the Extra Vijo, which is it's not the 77 Shark that I speak about, but I'm just grateful to have this fantastic cigar because what's unique about it is the rarity of it. Very, very hard to come by. It only comes out around Christmas and Father's Day. So I'm very delighted that I've had the pleasure to get my hands on one. To do a cigar review of my favorite people, my brothers and sisters of the leaf. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, now the construction, of course, beautiful. You got a dark, oily, Connecticut broadleaf Maduro type of leaf right here, which is the wrapper. Very beautiful. You got it's oily as well as a little veiny on the wrapper there. And like I say, Connecticut broadleaf. You have Dominican binder as well as Dominican filler. All right. Plenty of good smoke. Plenty of good smoke. It's fantastic. Now, before I lit it on the pre-light, dry draw, whatever you want to call it, it gave off a cranberry type of flavor, a sweet cranberry type of flavor, and that's what you get on the dry draw. So I encourage you, before you light it up, go ahead and cut it. I put a straight cut on this one just to make sure that I'm getting every bit of that flavor that's found in it. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that type of note that you're going to get, which is crazy. Now, this here cigar, what they do with the tobacco, the cigar leaves, is they age them in bourbon barrels, cognac barrels, whichever one you want to fucking say. For several years, they're aged. And that's what makes them so unique, so complex. Now, as I've lit it up, the flavors that I'm getting on the initial note, it's a lot of earth for the start of the first third of it. I'm getting a lot of earth, a little bit of sweetness. That cranberry flavor is peeking out at me as I light it up. But what I'm going to do is take my time with it, enjoy the different dark cocoa flavors as well. That's what I'm getting. And it's popping out. It's popping out a little bit by a little bit. Ah, man, this is a great damn cigar. I will be going and getting another one. Yeah, they got a whole damn box for me. Good looking out, Brendan, bro. Thank you as well. Sienna, y'all, you surprised me with this one. Thank y'all for getting this in. Yeah. So we got at the initial smoke as I fire it up. Earthiness, cocoa, the cranberry still playing in the background. So as we get into the second third of it, I'll be back to let you know what complexities, because I know it will get a little bit more complex as I get more into the smoke. Happy to be back with you, brothers and sisters of the leaf. Cheers. What's up, world? We back. All right, now, as you can see, I've gotten to about the second third of this beautiful cigar, the Fuente Anejo, Extra Vijo. And as you can see, the ash is very good. It's probably about to fall off. That's why I wanted to come on back with you, get this video done before it does. The burn is self-correcting, doing a great job there. Yeah, continuing with these different flavors with this rich and oily leaf. It's giving off that licorice flavor. It's really playing its part as we get more into the smoke. It's smooth. It's very, very smooth. On the retro hell, it's not biting too much. It's a smooth retro hell that you get from it. It's not too tangy with the pepper. It's more of a smooth pepper flavor because, of course, that's all I tend to get whenever I do get the retro hell going with any cigar. But there's a smoothness to it that's very noticeable that I have to highlight. Let's see here. Also, I'm getting the nice graham cracker flavor that I love with any cigar. If it gives that type of flavor to me, that's a sign of quality, and that's just one that I just enjoy tasting. The sweetness to it. Of course, I was telling you about how it had that cranberry dry draw. Now that plays into a different flavor of more, I want to say honey, maybe caramel, but I want to say more towards the honey type of notes in the flavor. I'm getting rid of this ash before I drop it every damn where. The complexity with this cigar is very impressive. It has a lot of different flavors and notes to it. Got that coffee dancing with the cocoa, with the honey, you know, the graham cracker flavor with that beautiful, smooth pepper flavor that is in the background. And the licorice is once again hinting at the cognac bourbon because that's how this was aged in those bourbon barrels for several years, a lot of years. That's what takes it so long to come around, I feel. You know, the damn process is very drawn out. So they make you wait for it, but they make it worth the wait with a very beautifully rolled, complex with the flavors, but still consistent as it delivers. It'll back up on, say, for instance, the cocoa, and it'll deliver more of the earthy flavor. Back up a little bit on the licorice, and then it'll give you the complexity within maybe the, what is that other flavor, that the pepper, if you will. But it's hard to tell you about all these flavors because some of them I just don't know. I know it's a flavor, but it's hard to put a name to it. Delightful. Most definitely a full body cigar, so make sure that you have yourself a nice meal. I made sure to have myself water while having this cigar so I can keep my palate nice and clean, so I can really get every note that I possibly can out of this. I'm about to switch up to some wine now and continue to enjoy my night. Got a little shindig I'm gonna get into. You damn right. Now, I think I've noticed about 8 or 9 different flavors in this cigar. That's why I keep applauding its complexities, applauding its light, everything. It's a very well rolled cigar, and it's very much worth the wait. It's about $12 a stick. But like I say, it's one of my most favorites. This is a celebratory month for me, so I'll be having myself another one, maybe another cigar that I find as a celebratory stick to keep everything going in the manner that it should, because that's what we do. My dear brothers and sisters of the leaf, I'm going to holler at you. And I want you guys to go and have yourself one of these, you know. Let me know what you think about it. And of course, keep them sticks lit.